Alright guys, I'm here with Attack on Titan, manga chapter 47. Mixing it up a little bit. I haven't done one of these in a while. So let's get into it. We start off and pretty much um, the first page you can see their limbs are growing back. So you already know that that's happening. They're starting to, like, both Ymir and Eren, they're starting to get back to normal. Um, and then it goes to I don't remember every manga chapter, but I think this is the first time there's been art, like fair art. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, I was kind of surprised by that. I didn't really know what to expect with that, but then after that, we got the title of the chapter, which is called Children. After that, we see Tweedledee and Tweedledum, and of course, I'm talking about Reiner and Berthold. They're talking about Ymir and if they can trust her with everything that went down in the previous chapter. How they made an agreement to help Krista, and Ymir would help Reiner and Berthold because they brought up the fact that Ymir ate Barrack. She ate Barrack, and it's brought up later that she doesn't remember that at all, but we'll get into that later. After that, Reiner pretty much assures Berthold that he's still a warrior. We really don't know what that means yet. It has to be something to do with their home village, their hometown that they keep talking about. But well, pretty much that's that. After that, um, Reiner, this fucking episode, he was very comical in my opinion. He brings up to Berthold that he's like, dude, you just tell Annie how you feel, and Berthold's like, whoa, like, how did you know? I laughed, I laughed, and then the next part is where I really freaking laughed. Um, After that, Reiner and Berthold, they see the signal flares, sorry, of the Survey Corps, and they're surprised that the Survey Corps are already out so far, and they're like, well, if they're using signal flares, they're traveling in a mass, like a big group. So pretty much they decide it's time to get out of Dodge. They start heading out, even though it's before dark, against their plan that they made. So pretty much Reiner jumps down, and this part cracked me up. Um, he tells Eren, he's like, "All right, Eren, like, we gotta go. Don't be hostile. We gotta do this shit." And Aaron's like, "Oh yeah, don't worry. I don't even have any hands." Then crack, right in the. Eren just straight, like, elbows him to the ground. He's screaming, "Die, die, 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 die!" And oh man, it was just so comical because while that's all happening, Berthold and Ymir are just sitting there casually talking while Reiner and Eren are just fighting like crazy, and with Eren screaming, "I'll kill you, I'll kill you." Oh my gosh. I can imagine in the anime that's going to be a very comical scene. At least I found it that way. Um, oh man, I swear that made me laugh. But then again, like I said before, it got brought up to Ymir that she ate Barrack, and she didn't. She had no recollection of it, and I mean, really no remorse either, in my opinion. Um, After that, Reiner finally knocks Eren up and shuts him up, and like, just throws him on his back, and we pretty much see them. They just start heading out. I mean, Ymir's on Berthold's back, Eren's on Reiner's back, and they're using the 3D maneuver gear to get out of Dodge, like I said earlier. But then Ymir looks back and sees Krista in the Survey Corps, um, their whole little battalion, and she decides to just totally fuck everything that they agreed on, and she's like, we need to get Krista now. This is our only chance. she's like, if you don't do it, I'll kill us all right now. I'll go Titan form and I'll like fuck you guys up and everything like that. So Reiner and Berthold have no choice but to go along with it. And pretty much what happens is she goes Titan mode and she confronts the Survey Corps. And this was actually pretty funny too. Krista okay, first of all, Connie, not a smart fucking move to start stomping on a Titan's head, even if it is Ymir. It's just not a smart thing to do. I don't know where you got that from, but come on, dude, you're better than that, or maybe you're not. I mean, you're like on the same level as fucking Potato Girl Sasha, but after that, Krista like uses her 3D maneuver gear to start coming towards Ymir, and she's like, "Oh, thank God you're all right." And you see Ymir's mouth just, and Krista's like, "Eh." Oh God, that was funny too. Everyone's like, "Did she just eat Krista? Like, what the fuck is going on?" And after that, Ymir heads back to where everyone else is. Then Reiner goes armor on us. He goes armor tightened, and when that happens, Ymir latches onto one side of him, and Berthold with Eren latches on the other side, and they're pretty much heading out of the forest. And once that happens, Erwin pretty much keeps telling them, like, go after them, like, we're gonna get Eren back no matter what. And he then states, even if it cost him his life. I don't know if that was either Eren or Jean. If it's one of the two, my bad. I really couldn't tell. But that was pretty much the whole manga chapter in a nutshell. Very, 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 very comical in my opinion. And finally we get something happening, because I remember last chapter, all it was Ymir just pulling a dick move. And this chapter stuff actually happened. If I were to rate it, I would probably give it I'd say a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it was good. It wasn't great. There wasn't a lot of action, but I mean, it was a fairly decent chapter overall. Where I think this is going now, I really hope that we get to see this whole town that all these hybrids are coming from. Hybrids meaning Titans that are humans that can turn into Titans. I really want to see where this town is, what's going on, and also what the fuck is up with that Monkey Titan. Still have no idea about him. So hopefully in these next chapters we'll figure some of that out. Leave comments below what you think. Likes, always nice. Views are nice, of course, but likes and subscribes are what keeps me going, guys. So that's all I got for you this time, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.